My brothers and sisters, greetings. Today we celebrate the feast of St. Peter and Paul. It is a very ancient feast going back to around the year 250 AD. The two are honored because they are the two apostles about whom we know the most. They were the greatest influence of the church. And it is a beginning tradition. It is said the church, they died together according to tradition during the persecution of the Emperor Nero. Most historians suspect that Nero himself started the fire that burned most of Rome in order to clear out all houses and buildings to make room for his own ambitious building projects. Then he blamed the fire on the Christians in order to take suspicion of himself. Peter was crucified upside down. Again, tradition has it that he did not consider himself worthy of dying in the same way as his master. Paul was beheaded. Although he was a Jew, he also was legally by birth a Roman citizen. Roman law decreed that Roman citizens could not be crucified because it was such a horrific way to die, and being exempt from crucifixion was one of the perks of being a Roman citizen. There is an old saying that robbing Peter to pay Paul. On this solemnity, we should not rob Peter of his primacy in the infant church in order to pay our regard to Paul for his theological depths, nor should we rob Paul of his place in the New Testament in order to pay our respect to Peter as the rock of the church. And yet, these two disciples of Jesus are significantly different from one another. Peter and Paul represent two complementary dimensions of the church. Peter maintains the tradition. Paul represents the drive to adapt, expand, and amplify the gospel. Peter is the centripetal force that seeks the center. Paul is the centrifugal force that reaches to embrace different cultures. The church needs both. Without the centering of Peter, the church would have been a loose collection of fragmented sects. Without the expansive force of Paul, the church would have stayed a Jewish group in Jerusalem. What was it then which really united these two men despite their differences? It was nothing more complex or less profound than their complete love of Jesus Christ and his church. The truth is vital for us whatever may be our differences in the church today. We must keep our eyes fixed on Jesus and his great gift to us of the church. The new and everlasting covenant. In any dispute, we must ask, does my position add to dedication to Jesus and his church or not? We cannot rob Peter to pay Paul, and we cannot abandon the truth in order to adhere to our own opinion. God wants us to build the church together in unity, as Peter was the rock and Paul was the centrifugal to spread the good news of Jesus Christ throughout the world. May God bless you.